Ho YouTube, I am Super Yankee, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking you with me on my first day of CIEE orientation. I saw this and I was like, wow, I don't want to take the elevator anymore. I want to take the stairs. So YouTube, like any once in a lifetime opportunity, and orientation, being there for the first time, is a once in a lifetime opportunity. That feeling could not be recreated because it is the initial experience. So as I was saying, like any once in a lifetime opportunities, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start tailgating the experience. So I have a folder with a bunch of information on the area and what our duty is going to be and how orientation is going to play out. So I'm going to go find a coffee shop right now, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start reading it and learning about it. Because if you want to ensure success, you have to be sure to put in the time, energy, commitment, and effort into learning more about what you're doing. And yeah, let's go. Alright YouTube, so I found this little coffee shop by my hotel and I didn't really know what to order, but one of my recommendations, if you're ever in the area and you don't really know it that well, is if you're going to find a restaurant, what you do is you ask to see their menu, and then you ask what's their favorite thing on the menu. And if they say everything is great, be like, no, but what's your favorite thing? And we're gonna see how this tastes. I think it's soup. I don't even know what it's called. Lentil soup, I think. Oh my wow, it's really good. Oh my wow. After reading the first page of my CIEE orientation guide, some of the synapses in my brain started connecting together because we have these name tags and we have group numbers. And I remember seeing it when I was coming into the airport that there's these people called orientation leaders. Putting all this information together, I'm assuming, and don't quote me on this, I'm assuming that we're gonna break up into groups and we're gonna explore Madrid with our orientation leaders. We'll learn more about that later at the actual orientation, but the tailgate is so important because information gives you understanding and appreciation, and you wanna make sure to always cultivate this positive feeling within your soul. Alright YouTube, so I was reading for Tuesday, September 10th, and I basically confirmed the idea I just had that orientation leaders are going to be leading separate groups, and how we have like a lot of students actually. So maybe it'll be somewhere around like 2 big groups, like groups 1 through something and groups something through something. And that's how we'll be doing our activities, which is important to know before you go there because then you know what to expect. And that's the point of information gathering. That's the point of optics, of like knowing what you're getting yourself into. Really important. Alright YouTube, I just finished reading everything that was in my folder for orientation, and it's more of like you have to be there kind of thing to really understand what's going to happen, because from what I'm gauging is that we're going to get a lot of cultural experience. Like they're going to take us on walking tours and flamenco shows and teach us about living in Spain. But there's also an aspect of like the professionalism, like learning how to become a better teacher, learning how to deal with stressful situations, and I think it's cool. And it brings me back to when I was in Japan, because when I was in Japan, we didn't have any cultural like experience tours. We just had straight job training, but Japan's a different animal. Yeah, you know YouTube, if there's anything I've come to understand since orientation started, more correctly speaking, I started tailgating for orientation, is that like everything that's not your dream, you should be like taking it slow, right? Because like dreams are intangible products, and if you make a mistake, it's not necessarily gonna destroy your dream. If as long as you have the willpower to keep going in spite of your mistakes. Gold can be destroyed by mistakes. Gold can be set backwards by mistakes, and this usually happens when you don't prepare enough and you try to move too fast. Like I swear I was eating the lunch and I was just moving so much slower. And like in America, I'd be so in a rush to finish my food. But for some reason in Spain, I'm just like, I'll take my time. It's not a problem. Because, you know, and the Spanish people have this saying, El mañana es otro día, which means tomorrow is another day. So just worry about today. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Just trying to get to 6 o'clock. That is my mission. Exploring some of the city. It's pretty cool. Get Genki. YouTube. I am super Genki, and I just finished day 1 of orientation. I do feel like the tailgate, the preparation I did beforehand, made the experience a lot better. And the reason why it made it better was because I knew what kind of questions I wanted to ask coming in. Things like orientation, where you get to meet people, where you get to be there for your first time, where you get to hear other people talk about what you want to do, they are opportunities. And it is your job, my job, our job, to take those opportunities seriously by putting in the time, effort, commitment, and energy necessary to get all the information that we need to be successful. That's why I'm throwing down this challenge. The next time you have an orientation or you have an event that you're going to, do some research before the event starts, write some questions down, and don't be afraid to ask. You would be surprised at just how much you can learn by preparing for the opportunity, as opposed to just taking it. Anyway, YouTube, that's the video for today. Looking forward to day 2 of orientation. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Likes really help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really trying to get to 100,000 before I'm 24 right now. Leave a comment because I love responding to your comments with Genki energy and positivity. But most importantly, share this video with your friends. We need to get the good word of positive thinking out there to as many people as possible. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay, camera.